Yes, sir. Let's do it. Yes, sir. Yeah.
We're coming at you from the Palace of Auburn Hills in beautiful suburban Detroit as the Pistons prepare to take the floor. For the Denver Nuggets, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Celtics.
You hate to lose a game that you feel like you let get away. They played good basketball for most.
It's go time. Check in. Good morning.
For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to the Pacers in Indiana.
Yeah, but that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced
as well.
And it's Boomer in for Detroit. Oh, it's nice to see him get another go at this. Impressed so much in his first go-around with the team. They offered him another 10-day contract.
Well, I thought he definitely showed he wasn't overwhelmed, but with his second one, he'll need to show them something more in hopes that he'll be able to be signed for the rest of the season.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
In the break, guys, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. First thing he said to his players was that the transition game will be the single most important factor today. He wants them to push the tempo at every opportunity. He also said that their work on the offensive glass is going to be critical. He believes second chance points will go a long way toward deciding this game. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Lawson outside. And Fareed kicks to McGee. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Caron Butler's checked in for Greg Monroe. And Denver with a change here, too. Chandler's checked in. The Nuggets getting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. That's good from McGee. JaVale McGee, a 7-footer with length and athleticism, can certainly play on the perimeter defensively. Guards the rim so well. And Steve, you know, he can reach over 2 feet above the rim.
That's unbelievable. You look at him, Kevin, all the physical traits you look for in an elite pivot man. You know, a question for McGee is just his decision-making and his development, you know, his focus. He's capable of making a spectacular play, but can he make the fundamental one? And that's what's held him back to this point.
Pistons trailed by 4. Here's Boomer. Feeds it to Drummond. It's stolen by Lawson. And here comes Lawson leading the fast break. The shot by Chandler wide open. That is in there. Lawson with the assist.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Drummond with a screen on Lawson. Here is Boomer, guarded by McGee. Here's Drummond. Soft touch off the glass. Drummond's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Fareed setting the pick for Lawson, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Jody Neal. And some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Dixon comes in for Fareed, and it's Foy in for Ty Lawson. Augustine dishes to Smith. And Foy with a clear path to the hoop. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there.
Boomer the pass to Smith. Pistons passing it around. Smith on the wing. Pass to Boomer. Pocket 6. Now here's Drummond. 7 points in the game. Randy Foy is on the wing. Chandler kicks to Foy. And Denver again with the bucket. Here is Boomer. Last time 14 points for him. Drummond with a screen on Robinson. Here's Boomer. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Boomer's got his first 2 points.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Foy dishes to Robinson. From 11 feet away, it's blocked. Smith sets the pick for Butler, and they call an illegal screen here. Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. The Nuggets, number 1.
I like how this team has been coming up big lately, Kevin. They seem to have a new dedication and energy to rebounding the ball, and it's paying off.
Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Detroit. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You can see where the Pistons rank in the league stats over these last 10 games now. 4th in three-point field goal percentage. 4th in opponent points per game. And they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
And what jumps out at me, Clark, is the three-point percentage that you talked about. This is a team that you have to defend all over the floor. And it becomes such a task defensively when you have to cover out to the three-point line, because now it opens up passing and driving lanes inside. Well, Denver in the post-Melo years has been a collection of good players, but you always have to wonder if they'll have a low ceiling, because this team does not have a so-called superstar.
Here is Boomer, guarded by Robinson. Pass to Augustine. 5 on the clock. He shoots again. Mozgov grabs the board.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Robinson goes in. Good on the shot. At that point, Denver has done well without what most would call a superstar, but obviously that takes its toll come playoff time.
It really does. I mean, you need somebody that you can really rely on as your go-to guy, the one who gets it done for you in the clutch. And they haven't quite established that player, and yet they're still competitive.
The Pistons shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Boomer. Denver with the ball. 7-point differential. Last time they met was in Denver.
Yeah, it was a pretty close game the first time they met, but the mistakes cost them. They were very careless with the ball. They're going to have to take care of it tonight.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dixon's got his first points of the night.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Passes it for Robinson. Off the screen. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
That's his comfort zone. So defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Denver on top, up by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. How the second quarter getting ready to start up. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Pretty good start defensively. This club forced some mistakes and took advantage, and that's how they've built.
Different look here for the Pistons. Drummond's checked in for Monroe. Smith comes in for Caron Butler. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Kyle Singler. And it's Boomer in for Brandon Jennings. Mozgov, he's checked in for Denver. Robinson comes in for Aaron Aflalo. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Dixon and Mozgov playing together in the front court. Nate Robinson is out there with 4, and it's Chandler in at the small forward. 11 feet away. Here's Drummond, and they convert it last on attempt number 3. Drummond's got 9 points. The Nuggets lead by 13. Outside Robinson. Plenty of space. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Boomer the pass to Smith. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, Josh Smith is a very talented player, but if you have to pick his game apart, he's a bit of a tweener. You know, he's not really a power forward in a traditional sense, but not a 3-man either. He's an athlete who can do a lot of different things, but so much depends on the players he has around him. It needs to be the right fit.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
You got to like the consistency they're showing with that mid-range shot.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting.
That one is no good. And with Smith playing at the 4, it used to be a luxury as he can defend players with his reach, but now, Clark, it's almost a necessity as he gets older, and his shot from outside isn't what it needs to be.
Well, in the modern NBA, Kevin, you know this as well as I do, you got to have perimeter threats, and if you play him at the 3, it can put you at a real disadvantage.
It's stolen by Foy, and Foy with a clear path to the hoop rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yeah, Nuggets coach Brian Shaw altering the Nuggets offense from the dribble drive motion offense to a more post-up style of play. He still wants to push the pace to exploit Denver's altitude, but he feels to be successful, they have to establish an inside game and refine their half-court offense as well. Gentlemen, we'll see how it works out.
He wants to build confidence that they can throw the ball inside. Thanks, Doris. Robinson misses. Pistons trailed by 13. Here is Boomer. He's got 6. Into Drummond. Here is Boomer, covered by Foy. 6 to shoot. Here's Boomer. Tries it from 9. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Boomer's got 8 points. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. And Foy kicks to Robinson. He dishes it to Foy. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mozgov. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the back end.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
And he gets it to go. Augustine's got his second basket.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Robinson dishes to Chandler. Back to Robinson. Here comes DJ Augustine. He's got 5, and there's the pass to Boomer. Tipped away. That'll do it for the first half. Nuggets lead by 11. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Hi, Kevin. on with me, and you guys shot the ball pretty well, Karan. Are you surprised to find yourselves behind right now?
Yeah, really are, because we got to control the boards and control the paint. We got to give those guys a little bit of help, close the floor a little bit.
You've got to do a little bit of everything. Thank you, Karan. Kevin?
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
Hey guys, settle down for a second. I noticed a couple of things from that first half. The first thing is that our ball movement has been solid. Keep it up. I want to see that ball continue to rotate around the perimeter until we get a good look. Let's also make sure we keep our heads on straight. Nobody likes to be in the position we're in right now, but we can't lose our cool. And let's get everybody attacking the offensive glass. Second chance points are going to be essential in this half. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here. In one half for the Pistons, Caron Butler is checked in for Drummond. Kyle Singler comes in for Smith. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Jody Meeks. And then for Denver, Dixon comes in for JaVale McGee. And Wilson Chandler's subbed in for Gallinari. We've got Monroe. Caron Butler is out there with Kyle Singler. Then there's Jennings, and it's Caldwell Pope in at 2 guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Boomer, he's checked in for Detroit.
A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Nuggets sit statistically in the NBA right now. 3rd in rebounding, 15th in opponents. And as for three-point shooting as a team, a little bit to be desired here. They're top 20 in the league. They can certainly do better and strive to do better there.
And the rebounds really jump out at me, Clark, when you talk about all those numbers. I mean, this is a ferocious rebounding team. They're very physical, and they always take the fight to their opponent. They seem to own the paint. And when they do that well, they're awfully tough to beat.
And the Pistons making a change here. Augustine's checked in, and Denver with a change here, too. Robinson's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. Lawson drives in, and that one's good. Lawson's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Here's Boomer. Cannot hit. Now Denver takes it the other way.
Can't say I'm surprised that one didn't fall. He can barely dunk it in the pregame layup line.
Wilson Chandler, a versatile forward, Steve, in his 7th season out of the poll.
I like him, Kevin. I mean, he's strong enough to play inside, quick enough to guard on the perimeter, and then he's got that three-point range on his shot. So, very versatile player.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Foy comes in for Ty Lawson. Monroe with a screen on Robinson. Boomer the pass to Monroe. Blocked. Now Chandler. 6 points for him. Outside Robinson from 12 feet out. Monroe against Robinson. Monroe's shot is good. Monroe's got 8 points. Denver leading by 14. Outside Robinson. He feeds it to Chandler. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to 4. And again, Denver no good. Detroit's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here is Boomer, guarded by Robinson. Butler is screen on Robinson. Monroe left side. Dishes to Singler. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Three-pointer Augustine, and he gets it to go. Augustine's got 8 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Robinson goes in. Boy, he just hasn't been able to get his shot to fall.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
A nice pick right there to get him right to the rack. Out of this world. Aerial skills for a guy of his size.
Kevin, that's what separates him from some of the other point guards around the league. The ability to rise and throw it down.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that spurs them on. Maybe sparks a little bit of a comeback here. Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Here is Boomer, guarded by Robinson. Butler, a screen on Robinson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And then look at the points in the paint, because they're really winning that battle tonight.
And Voigt kicks to Robinson. On the wing, Chandler. He's covered by Zingler. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Foy missing. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Monroe with a screen on Robinson. Screen by Monroe. Here is Boomer, guarded by Robinson. Boomer, again, the Pistons score. The Nuggets leading by 6. Robinson with it. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Mozgov kicks to Foy. Another 3 for Denver.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
Here is Boomer. Dixon covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Boomer.
Boy, the shots finally dropping for them in bunches, and I'll tell you what, the complexion of this game has totally changed.
You know, that kind of offensive eruption was the only thing that was going to get them back into this one.
The shot by Chandler, wide open. There's Mozgov, and he uses the glass on the layup. Mozgov's got his second basket of the night.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
And we've reached the end of the third. Denver on top. They lead by 9. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Our State Farm assist to the game, and Steve coming earlier on a three-pointer.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of good passes tonight, some on the interior. This one on the outside, setting up his teammate perfectly for that three-point look.
Monroe's checked in for Butler. Big group substitution here for Denver. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Chandler comes in for Gallinari. Andy Foy, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. Robinson is subbed in for Ty Lawson. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Coyle is out there with Robinson. And it's Hickson in at the 5. Boomer, he's checked in. Again for Hickson. Aflalo comes in for Andy Foy. And it's Lawson in for Robinson.
It's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Screen by Monroe. Drummond with a screen on Lawson. Boomer the pass to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Monroe. Off the left rim and out. Here is Boomer. Drummond with a screen on Lawson. Screen by Monroe. Here is Boomer. Lawson defending. Here's Boomer. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Nuggets leading by 10. Lawson outside. Chandler outside. In low to Fareed. Stolen by Monroe. There's a minute left in the game. Here is Boomer. Lawson defending. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Looking at the game Greg Monroe has been having, 14 rebounds, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
Well, being smart is what it's all about for him, Clark. I mean, he's a decision maker. He's a playmaker. He has to make good decisions. That's what he's doing here so far.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game. A follow outside. Lawson drives in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up the baby hook. And that misses everything.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Monroe with a screen on Lawson. Boomer the pass to Monroe. Here's Boomer. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So both teams changing it up here. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Denver making a switch here. Drummond with a screen on Robinson. Boomer the pass to Drummond. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Here is Boomer. Can't connect. So the Nuggets win it. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Nate, this team has shown in a game like tonight that everyone is contributing in their own individual way. How are you able to achieve the depth and versatility out here on the court?
I mean, for us, each guy in this team does all the little things. You know, we don't have just one guy that can do this and do that. We have a bunch of guys that love to get dirty and love to play hard and play aggressive and play defense. And, you know, we're doing that. The ball's finding the hot guy. We're all just sharing the ball and having fun.
It's fun for us to watch, Nate. Thanks for the time. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. So that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.